My Daughter Left the Nest and Returned an S-Rank Adventurer episode 13 is the last episode. Thank you for listening and watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Episode 13 does not answer all the questions that came with this anime. We still do not know everything about Belle's past. We know nothing about me. Overall, I did enjoy watching this anime. In episode 13, Kasim has been summoned to be in front of the Grand Duke. They want to use him for something that we'll find out in the middle of this episode. The guards have a key to unlock his leg chain, however, Kasim uses magic to unlock it. Angeline was correct in saying Kasim is wasting away. He could have escaped, but he just never did. He didn't want to. Angeline goes to visit Kasim, however, he is gone. Francois asks what Angeline is doing in a place like this. Angeline says she was just out for a walk. Francois tells her to stop acting like she is. He isn't going to fight her or anything. He asks if her being an S-rank adventurer, if she enjoys the mansion. She doesn't answer. He tells her he is the family outcast, and that gives Angeline and him something to bond over. Angeline says as an adventurer, she is not an outcast. Francois has prepared something for her at the ball, and this is why Kasim was taken out of his cell. At the ball, Angeline is introduced to some people. She doesn't want to be here, and it shows. Prince Benjamin comes up to her and says she shouldn't be hiding. He asks her to dance. They are interrupted by Fernand and Villard. Benjamin flirts with Angeline like Fernand did. Benjamin is a warrior and a scholar. He is perfect. Benjamin used to be a playboy. Then a few years ago, he changed. He is still a flirt though, and I would love to know why the oldest son is the one who got outcast and is not in line to be the first one. Like, we don't know why, but I kind of want to know that family drama and why they all compete for praise for their father. Villard introduces Angeline to everyone in the room in an official announcement. As Villard is so proud of himself, all of this is interrupted by Francois. Francois questions if Angeline did defeat the Demon King. And as I watch this anime, I have also been in denial this happened. It was way too easy and fast for the plot that this big bad Demon King is now dead in one episode. Francois has Kasim freed from the dungeon because Kasim, who has slayed the Master of the Void and attacked the kingdom, is going to fight Angeline. And for attacking the kingdom, either Kasim didn't pay his bill by dining and dashing, and that's why he attacked the kingdom, because he was trying to avoid going to jail, or he lied and he never dined and dashed, and he just attacked this kingdom for whatever reason that we do not know of. The fight between Kasim and Angeline is for two reasons. One, it is to prove that if Angeline killed a demon king to show off her strength versus Kasim, who was probably told he's going to be set free. And the other reason is a brother versus brother to get their father's praise on selecting the strong warrior. Angeline says she is not here to be entertainment for them. She yells at them all for being terrible people. The Grand Duke agrees with her. Angeline has dignity. His sons are acting rude to her. The Grand Duke still gives Angeline the honor for defeating the Demon King, even though she was speaking down on nobles. We do not know what the original award speech was going to be. This current speech is about how Angeline is more of a noble than the nobles before her. The Grand Duke asks Angeline where she learned to stand up for her beliefs, and she says her father. Episode 1 to episode 13, Angeline and Belle acted differently. Episode 1, Angeline was obsessed with her father and obsessed with seeing him. Belle would think about his daughter. By episode 13, there is no obsession anymore. They both still love and miss each other, but Angeline doesn't think about Belle every scene she is in, nor does she no longer go on about how great Belle is when asked. If she's ever asked about her father, she just says her father is good, and that's the end of the topic conversation. She doesn't go on and on about him. Francois is upset Angeline yelled at him. He wanted to cause chaos. Benjamin comes into the room and says he is disappointed Kasim and Angeline didn't fight. For some reason, they want Angeline dead. Angeline is packed and ready to leave. Gil says Belle will be proud of Angeline for today at the ceremony. Lizelotto and Angeline pinky promise to see each other again. If there is a second season, we will see Lizelotto again because they pinky swore it. Lizelotto tells Angeline to take the dress she wore at the ceremony ball. She can wear it for Belle. When Angeline leaves, she is stopped by Francois. He doesn't like the way that she was acting towards him in the ceremony ball, and he was made a fool. So she will be fighting Kasim this time, and there will be no interruptions. They do fight each other. Kasim mentions how he got stronger, and the more stronger he got, he doesn't care about anything. Everything is a waste. Kasim doesn't care if he lives nor dies. This makes him a dangerous opponent because he doesn't care about the outcome. He doesn't care what happens to himself. Ranku says he will tell Angeline's worthless father of her death. Angeline says her father is the Red Org and will destroy all of them. This, Belgrave, the Red Org name, makes Kasim stop fighting. He knows who he is, just based off the name, and that name, Belle didn't want Angeline to call him and tell others this name. It does have meaning. We don't know what the meaning was behind it or how this nickname came about, or like what the real true origin story was. Belle has so many secrets about him, and we are not learning all of them when this episode ends. There are still questions about Belle's life that we will have to learn in the future. Kasim says Belle and him are maybe friends. Maybe because they haven't seen or talked to each other in a long time. Angeline tells Kasim Belle did not marry anyone. He is single. She was adopted. They will share stories about Belle with each other on their ride back to Orphan. And we do not get that scene, unfortunately, of them sharing stories about Belle. Benjamin was plotting something evil. We know he wants to find a key so they can determine if Angeline is a success. Whatever Angeline means to them, we don't know. It probably has something to do with where Angeline came from. It has to be important. And she is somehow useful to this evil group that we're going to have to learn in the future, because that is not answered by the end of this episode and hopefully by the end of season 1. So hopefully there's a season 2. We learn Benjamin is not actually Benjamin. He is someone else pretending to be the prince. The real plot of My Daughter Left the Nest and Returned an S-Rank Adventurer will develop as more time goes on. Angeline and Kasim are at the guild hall. We, as the audience, will not learn anything about Belle. As the audience, we will, with time, learn more about him along with the plot that are probably related to each other. Because Belle's secret past, I'm guessing, relates to the plot of this anime. Angeline is so happy to see her father. They all go to a tavern, and this allows Kasim and Belle to talk. The two other members in their party, Percival and Sati, were very sad when Belle left. They got depressed and didn't smile anymore. Percival and Sati started arguing with each other, and Kasim had no idea what to do. They all fell apart when Belle left them. Belle says in the past he was jealous of everyone in the party. They had strength and confidence. Belle was a great adventurer also. He just lacks self-confidence, and he didn't think he was good. He didn't think he was needed. Belle and Kasim make up for how they acted in the past. Angeline shows Belle the dress she wore. Belle says she looks good in the dress. Yay! Belle tells Angeline to stop looking for a wife for him. As of now, father and daughter are together, and this is how the anime finishes. Thank you so much for watching my videos on My Daughter Left the Nest and Returned an S-Rank Adventurer. This anime is not terrible. This anime focuses on fighting, family and friends, and meeting new people. It has a wide range of what adventurers do in life. YouTube, if you enjoy adventure animes, go check out other adventure anime videos I have made. Thank you for watching and listening.